Hi guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing my monthly reset for the month of June. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been doing them, I just haven't filmed one in a while, so I thought I would film June, being as though it is January, February, March, April, May, June, the end of the second quarter. Halfway through the year. Geez, June will be halfway through the year. I can't believe that. So what I use for my monthly resets are these, and basically it's my freebie with a Rebel Ink Co subscription, or if you just use my code you'll get this freebie, and everything that you need for a monthly reset is on here. I do mine in my Stalogy. You can do it in any planner, but this is what I use for my monthly reset. As you can see, I've decorated it all gorgeous with, I think this was May's subscription box, but we'll just go through it. So first off, I need to gauge where I am in the month, and you know, things that have happened in the previous month that may have affected my current month, and what changes I need to go forward and things like that. So I first asked myself, how did I feel overall? And for the month of May, it says, I had a bit of an up and down month. My emotions seem to be all over the place. I can't seem to regulate my moods. I'm happy with my mental health goals and also starting exercising. And it was my dad's first heavenly birthday, which was hard. So it's been a bit of a difficult month. I have come off, I am slowly reducing some of my other medications, and I think it's hit me a little bit, as well as the kids. There's been 3 bank holidays in this month, which I think I do mention, and a half term. So having the kids home as much, and Chris and everything, it's just a bit like going from being on my own to mentally stimulating. Plus add the puppy, add little Kobo into the mix, Kobe. And yeah, it's just a lot of focusing on people and my emotions, and I do get like sensory overload. I'm like it when I go in big public places or anything like that. I can't cope, and so when I'm feeling like that, I tend to withdraw. Yeah, so that's it's been a bit hard to control this month. Did I make progress with my goals? So what I like to do with this is I like to look back over what goals I set myself for the month and see if I did well with them. So my goals for May was to keep on top of my mental health tracker in my weeks, which I did. Daily journaling, I did. My AM and PM routine, I'm doing okay. I mean, whenever anything goes, like mental health wise or anything, and if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. But the first things to go are like looking after yourself. So like, because I don't actually have to do anything in the day, sometimes I don't get dressed because, you know, what's the point? I just think, what's the point in making more dirty clothes when I can just wear the same pyjamas? I change my pyjamas every night. But yeah, and my teeth, washing, skincare, all of that, it just goes on the back burner. And I get really annoyed with myself because I know it only takes like literally 5-10 minutes in the morning to do my AM routine. So I am doing the majority of it, not all of it. And my PM routine, yeah, I do that again some days. I don't move, body more, exercise. Now, just finally, in like the last week, me and Chris started exercising, so I have started. My YouTube uploads for May, so I don't know if those went up, I'm not sure, but I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I missed 11, which isn't bad. It was 4. I wanted to do 4 a week. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you know, I did spread out, but not over the week. And that is definitely because of all the bank holidays and because of the half term. This was a bank holiday weekend, this was a bank holiday weekend, and that was a bank holiday. So I'm not surprised I didn't get to do as many YouTubes. I really need to think about summer because I don't know where I'm going to film in the summer, so I need to think about that. At home, washing daily. I tend to do it when everyone's at work and school, but if I'm home and Chris is home, I let him do it. Decluttering, paint living room, coffee table, TV unit, living room projects, summer clothes, finances. So with those ones, I do want to go to where I put about my goals. I mean, we did the kitchen, but we did that, yeah, we did that in the previous month. I haven't decluttered. Oh, I had a declutter of, we've got like an Alex unit, and it's got some of the boxes that you can pull in and out. I did have a declutter of that, but I improved on my YouTube uploads as the kids were back at school, and then there were offloads. My mental health tracking and productivity is being done daily. I absolutely love it. I'm about to film a video after this about just the productivity side of the planning that I do in the Hobonichi weeks, because I just think it's really, really good. And having a productivity code every week, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch the next video. Having a productivity code every week really, really makes me want to complete my goals, because I want a higher code. Which wins I'm celebrating. So being consistent with my trackers and routines. So my trackers in my using my health weeks, like, it's just clicked with me. It's just clicked. I found a lovely way I like to use it, and I'm using it, and I update it every day. So I'm loving that. Starting to exercise. Me and Chris, we did start to exercise the week before half term, but then it was half term, and it's hard with the kids and everything. I know it sounds like excuses, but you know, we will 100% be back on that as soon as everyone goes back to school. Getting up earlier. I have been getting up earlier. I haven't been sleeping in till like 10, 11 o'clock. I've been waking up again about anywhere between 6 and half 8, I think. And 9, like I wake up then, and Chris always brings me a coffee in bed. And if I'm asleep, he'll bring it up in a little flask and put a cup next to it. It's so sweet. And reducing microtyping, which I'm not 100% sure about how I feel about that. I don't know, like, if my emotions have been because everyone's been off. Also, it's the time of the month. I don't know whether it's the medication. So I had a phone call with him today. We're keeping it on that dose for another month, just to see if things start levelling out. So no messing with my meds for another month, which I'm happy about. Changes for next month. Less procrastinating. Like, literally, I could write a list of things that I want to do differently for next month, but if I stop procrastinating, the rest of the list would be irrelevant, because I would like be getting everything done. I seriously, I can tell you what I do. So I do my morning routine, and then so I'll get ready, I'll come down, this is on a good day, I'll come downstairs, I'll have brought washing with me. I just put some washing in, take it out, fold it. I'll play with Nico and Kobe for a bit, do some tricks with them. I've been practicing walking Kobe on a lead just in the house and heel and stuff, so I'll do that for a little bit, and then I will sit on my desk and I will be like, right, I need to film da 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 da, I need to do da 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 da. But then I think in my head, right, let's just find my film of the day or my series of the day that I can just watch in between these things, and I will sit there for an hour, 2 hours, just looking for something to watch, guys, because I've literally done Netflix, I've done Prime, I've done Disney Plus, I've done Paramount Plus, I've done Discovery, I've done Magellan TV, I've done documentary US streaming thing. Literally, I'm struggling so hard to find things to watch. So I spend 2 hours or so just finding something to watch, and then I get all stressed out that I can't find something to watch. And then before I know it, it's lunchtime. So again, I'm feeding the dogs, forget to feed myself, feed the dogs, let them out, have a play with them, put them away, come back to my desk, and then it's like 1, half 1, and I'm like, well, what's the point in filming, because the kids will be home soon, and it's really, really bad. So I need to do less procrastinating, and I've found, I've kind of come up with a way. I have got in fact, I've kind of come up with a way to try and get myself to do less procrastinating, but I don't know if to talk about it in my lineup video. In fact, no, I'll just show you now. So I did see, I think it's Paper Test Designs has brought out a planner, and it's week size, and there isn't any available, and if they are, they're like loads of money, and it's kind of like this layout. So I thought I'll just draw the layout in my Hobonichi weeks, but I know this is a like mental health one, and what I've been doing like this week is I've been rating my days, which I give a star a day, and then why why that is. I've got my mental health tracker, which is mood, anxiety, sleep. I've got a meal plan. I've got my exercise log. I've got water. This covered up a water tracker, which I didn't like. And then I've got my goals, and I get my productivity code for there. So this is another way that it can be used as functional and mental health. I wanted to mark down along here, because this is timed from 8 till 9, and I wanted to mark in, you know, my goals. To have a key, like when I'm going on YouTube, when I'm procrastinating, when I'm playing with the dogs, when it's something to do with the kids, when it's something to do with home, and try and like map out, either highlight where I'm spending all my time and get a couple of weeks worth of that, or map out in here where I actually, like what I want to do for the week rather than what I actually do, if that makes sense. But that's going to be as soon as the next half of the Hobonichi weeks, Hobonichi cousin starts. So when I can start using my other Hobonichi cousin planner, I'm going to be setting that up as in what I want to do for the week. So I just want to record for a few weeks how and spending my time, and what it might be, because I don't really want to change the setup I've got, is I might just draw a few of these in the back. So I've got loads of notes pages. I might just draw like 4 weeks worth, and then remember to highlight them like throughout the day, what I've been doing and when, just so I can see how much time I'm actually spending procrastinating and working on other stuff, because I can pretty much guarantee it'll be a lot. And I think if you can monitor yourself doing something and you physically see it, I think it'll be easier to, you know, overcome the problem rather than it persisting. So my next month's focus is more informative YouTube videos. I have got a list of videos that I want to film that are more informative than just plan with me's. And they're really good videos, really good ideas. Haven't seen anyone else do them, and I want to get them out there because I don't know if anybody else is thinking about them, but I want to get them out there. But they're just different kind of videos for me to film. They're not, and they are. So I've said it before, it's just getting my head around how to do it. Definitely more uploads, because, you know, the last couple of months I haven't done what I wanted to do. Exercise. I really, really want to get that done. Nico goes in for another injection next week. Not Nico, sorry. Kobe goes in for another injection next week. Then it's a week, and then we can walk with him as well as Nico. So I want to be doing that with them. I want to do washing daily, because, as I said, I'm not doing it when Chris is here, and it doesn't get done. And I want to finish reading the Atomic Habits book, because I've been really, really enjoying that. So then we get on to the fun stuff, the fun side of my monthly reset. I like to pick my favourite memories for the month, and my favourite memories for May were finishing the kitchen, without a shadow of a doubt. I tell you what, because a few people have asked, I will insert a mini vlog. Don't expect the world, guys, because I'm not a vlogger. I'll insert a mini vlog now of the kitchen, the before and after, so you can see that. Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're already subscribed, thanks for coming back. This is really, really alien to me and really, really new. But I did promise you, and you asked for me to do a vlog style for my decorations that I want to do. Now, I live in military accommodation, and I mean, we're quite naughty because we like hang things up and things when you're not supposed to. But I live in military accommodation, and you're limited on what you can do, like decoration wise. But I will show you my kitchen. I mean, they've got these really, really horrible green coloured cabinets. So it's green covered cabinets with this kind of really light wood effect. I mean, the tiles I like, the white tiles, but it's also got like a blue floor, which right over by the door as well, it's got this hideous kind of like rusting effect, and it's spreading. When we moved in, that little rust patch there was already there, but it was lighter, and it seems to be spreading out. Now I've used the pink stuff, I've used white wine vinegar, I've used baking powder. Like, if anyone can give me a concoction of cleaning products or get that up, I'd really, really appreciate that, because I have been trying to get it up for so long, and that's going to be, because we're not going to cover the floor. The covering the floor will cost too much. So what we're going to do, because we've got this like in military accommodation, we look at the door's brown. So first off, we're going to paint the door a gloss white. I think you're allowed to do that. One of my friends, she painted her doors white, and then when they came before, because you march out at the end, it's called a march out when you hand the accommodation back. And she painted them white, and they said you have to paint it a gloss white. So we're going to paint the downstairs doors gloss white, and then we're going to paint these horrible, everything's opposite on cameras. We're going to paint these horrible walls white, and then we're going to have like a dark wood for the surfaces. We're going to wrap the cupboards with vinyl, with a gloss white vinyl as well. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to make it better. It is really big room. We've got our table there with all our washing on that I need to sort out, and we've got this like makeshift little, this used to be a changing table. It was Willow's changing table and it was Loki's changing table, and I kind of turned it into like a little like place where we hold all the coffee and everything. We are getting an island as well, which is going to go in the middle, so there is loads and loads of stuff that we're going to be doing in here that we're going to do as cheap as we can on a budget. And yeah, so like I will show you properly the befores and after and all that kind of stuff, but I'm looking forward to this project, and I hope that you'll come along with me, and I'll take as much footage as I can. But this like vlogging thing is really new to me, and it's like, it's really alien talking into the camera, but yeah, I will take you along. I just wanted to do a quick introduction, show my face and all that. So we've just done the second coat. I'll tell you what, my back is killing me from all this painting. And Casey says we need another coat, so we're going to listen to Casemeister General, and we're going to do another coat. Do you want to say hello to the vlog?
Hello.
Case? You're so rude. So guys, I was absolutely rubbish at doing the process, because Chris gets up earlier than me in the morning, and he started wrapping everything before I'd even got up. Look at this. Look at this. It's not finished. We want to put a big clock on the wall there. We've got this on that wall. It's not as patchy as it's showing up, and I have no idea why it's flashing like that. But I am absolutely in love. Absolutely in love with it. £140. This is my favourite bit. I love it. £140 is what we spent on all the materials, the paint, the vinyl, the spray, all of this. Absolutely loving it. A few things need changing here and there, but overall we are done. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, but I've showed it. I've showed it, you've seen it. There's still little bits I want to do here and there, but that's the kitchen. Then we had Loki's birthday. He had an absolutely amazing time. He loved it. We were all lucky in the UK. We got the King's coronation. We all watched that. That was really fun. Regimental Sergeant Major's Dine Out. That was the party that I went to. I had so much fun, guys. So much fun there. I don't go out very much, especially me and Chris together, and that was just lovely. I've put 3 bank holidays because although it's been hard, it has been nice. We have done things, and it was really nice. And then obviously Kobe was, he comes running every time I say his name. He was, yeah, he's just made the month. We've had 2 barbecues, and it's been quite nice weather as well. So they're all my favourite memories for May. And then it goes on to the currently section. So I watched Strike Back, the new series, and I watched SEAL Team, which finished. Oh my god, if you haven't watched SEAL Team, watch it. And the ending of that latest season, chef's kiss, loved it. I love my silk pillowcases on my bed, my stand-up pencil case, this little one, it's a cheapie. I do want a Coffee Monster Co one, but I do love this, and it fits Tombos in, which is amazing. My new acrylic drawers that I have on my desk for my stickers, because they fit my stickers and sticker books in perfectly. New sticker release books, so I have shown on a haul, but the travel company has brought out new sticker release paper books, and they're pink. This is the, oh, let me just grab the other one. That's the, that's right, I've got the avec thing there. That's the passport, and then there's a standard one which I'm going to use for my cousin, so I absolutely love them, and they're here to stay, so there'll always be those, which I'm absolutely amazed, like, I love. My Stanley Cup, I mention my Stanley Cup all the time, but I've never actually mentioned it in a monthly, because the monthlies that I got it, I didn't do a monthly reset, so I did want to give a shout out to this. This makes me drink so much more water, guys. You don't even have to buy a Stanley, just buy a cup that big, and yeah, you'll drink more water. I'm loving the Referral Link subscriptions. Like, there hasn't been one, touch wood, that I haven't liked. The last one, the one I've just done a giveaway for, which the giveaway win is up on the channel as well. That one, I wasn't sure. When I saw the artwork and I saw the fish, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this. There's going to be fish all over it. But there wasn't, and it was one of my most favourite kits. So she smashes it out the park every single month. If you don't already subscribe to her kits, or you don't know what I'm talking about, I unbox all her kits that she sells and the add-ons every month on my channel, so you can go back and watch them, or just go on her website and have a look at the current month and then pick and choose. If you see one that you like, she does FOMO boxes, the fear of missing out. They're a little bit more than if you'd got them on the subscription, but it still means you can get them. And the same as if you get one and you massively love it, like I love this one, I reckon I'm going to have to go in and buy this one again, because now I've used it. Like, you're always sad after you've used it, aren't you? So you can hoard, basically. So yeah, loving her. Listening 10 to Life with Annie Elise. She's on YouTube, and she does a podcast now called Serialistly, which I just think is amazing. Crime Junkies is always a favourite. And then I'm reading Atomic Habits, which is a book. I can't remember who it's by, but it's all about maintaining and all about habits and things like that. Obviously it's called Atomic Habits. So that is all of my currentlies. And then the next thing, the final thing that I do is I set my goals for the following month. I've got an empty one here because I wasn't sure whether to put like exercise under health or have this as mental health and this as physical health. So I want to maintain mental health tracker. Monitor medication. Record any PRN, because I have took PRN. Like, PRN is just take when needed kind of medication. So I have Zopiclone, diazepam, tramadol or something like that as PRN. But I'm not really recording when I take it, so I need to make sure that I'm doing that. My physical health, walk ×5, and I'm going to go exercise ×4. I want to do more than that, but that's the goal that I'm going to give myself. YouTube and Insta. YouTube upload. Instead of 3, I'm going to put 4. And Insta 4 as well. There's no reason I can't use the pictures I take for that and use for that. For some reason I hit a block when it comes to Instagram. And I also want to learn Reels. Do you guys like Reels? Do you like them? Do you watch them? They kind of irritate me a little bit. If I want to watch something like that, I go to TikTok. They're all over my YouTube at the minute, and it's really, really annoying me. If I wanted, yeah, like, I just think they're just stealing them from TikTok, and now you can have them on Instagram, you have them on Facebook, like everywhere, and I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, learn reels and decide if I want to do those. Right, home projects, finances. I need a serious no spend. Serious no planner spend. I'm going to put track it. So I might have to put a bloody, whatchamacallit, a tracker somewhere so I can track it. And also I want to update spreadsheet with all outgoings. It's the little things, like, you know, when Apple go, oh, you need to, sorry, I need a drink. You need to upgrade your storage for $2.99, or Chris has signed up to something on the PlayStation and it's £12. All these little ones that we're not sure, they all they all add up, and I do all of our incoming and outgoing on a spreadsheet, so I need to update it with all our outgoings so that it is more up to date. Right, home projects, home. I'm going to put my clothes as a project because I want to swap winter and summer. So I'll just highlight that. Home, we did the carpets last month, and I actually want to put that as a favourite memory. Cleaning carpets. I've pretty much been good on decluttering and things like that, but I would like to washing Monday through Friday, and Chris can do Saturday and Sunday. Home, I also need to meal plan weekly and just shop off that meal plan. What else do I need to make sure that I do around the home? We need to hoover daily now that we've got Kobe, and I need to sort Loki's clothes and sort Willow's clothes as well. So I think that's all I'm going to put in there for the month of June, I think. And then I know what I need to be getting done to carry on with the month of June. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you've never done a monthly reset, then definitely give one a go, because it's really nice to reflect on the previous month and know what you're expecting of yourself for the following month. I find if you just set goals at the beginning of the year and you don't actually, you know, revisit them regularly, it's so easy to just drop off the goals. So that's why I like to do and I like looking back at what my favourite memories were for the month and what I was watching and how I felt and things that happened that affected my mood and things like that. So yeah, definitely give it a go for a month if you haven't. You don't need to have like a monthly reset thing. You can just write it down, yeah, and do whatever works for you. But I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one.